Hello students, today we are going to discuss amphibolic pathway. First of all, we will see what what do you mean by amphibolic pathway. Breaking down process within the living organisms is catabolism and synthesis is anabolism. Because the respiratory pathway is involved in both anabolism and catabolism, it is called as amphibolic pathway rather than as a catabolic one. Means what? Respiration took part in both breaking process and synthesis process. So combinedly these processes are called as amphibolic pathway. Here we can see the complex substrates, fats, carbohydrates and proteins are necessary factors for our bodybuilding or daily routine of body. These fatty acids gets converted into fatty acids and glycerol. Here carbohydrates get converted into simple sugars, that is glucose, and proteins get converted into amino acids. In previous lecture we have seen the splitting of glucose into pyruvic acid. The process is called glycolysis, splitting of sugar, glycolysis. So, what are different substances are get involved in this reaction? Glucose 6 phosphate, fructose 1,6 bisphosphate, dihydroxyacetone phosphate, glyceraldehyde 3 phosphate. The final end product is pyruvic acid. From protein synthesis we get pyruvic acid, and from fatty acid or synthesis of fats we get acetyl CoA. These all combinedly forms Krebs cycle. Now, do you remember all these names? This is part of glycolysis process from glucose to glucose 6 phosphate, fructose 1,6 bisphosphate, dihydroxyacetone phosphate, glyceraldehyde 1,3 phosphate, and final product is pyruvic acid. Next, we will see what will happen in Krebs cycle. See here, pyruvate, which is the end product of fatty acids synthesis. Pyruvate and acetyl acid, which is end product of protein synthesis. Pyruvate, acetyl CoA, and oxaloacetate gets converted into citrate. Citrate gives cis-aconitrate, which gives D-isocitrate. These two are isomers, which we have discussed in previous lectures. Cis-aconitrate and D-isocitrate are isomers. This D-isocitrate gets converted into alpha ketoglutarate. Next is succinyl CoA. Succinyl CoA gets converted into succinate, then fumarate, malate, and malate get converted into oxaloacetate. Final end product is citrate. So the cycle is called citric acid cycle, tricarboxy acid cycle, or the new name is Krebs cycle. What is the new name? Third name, Krebs cycle. See here. We are dealing with complex substances, fats, carbohydrates and proteins. They are get converted into fatty acid and glycerol, simple sugar and amino acid. Now we are going to see how these three products get synthesized in the cell. Cellular respiration. We are studying cellular respiration. So glucose get converted into glucose 6-phosphate. Next is fructose 1,6-bisphosphate, dihydroxyacetone phosphate, glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, pyruvic acid is the end product. From which two reactions we are getting pyruvic acid? Glycolysis and protein synthesis we are getting pyruvic acid, and from fats synthesis we are getting acetyl CoA, and after acetyl CoA the reaction which is carried out as a in under the name Krebs cycle is which reaction? TCA cycle or citric acid cycle, and in this reaction H2O and CO2 get released. Which gas gets released? CO2 and H2O, water molecule gets released. And what comes under Krebs cycle? Krebs cycle includes pyruvate, acetyl CoA, and here oxaloacetate gives citrate, cis econitrate, D-isocitrate, alpha ketoglutarate, succinyl CoA, succinate, fumarate, malate, oxaloacetate, citrate. In previous lecture, I told you to remember the names of this substance because these names are very difficult. So, practice this diagram again and again until you perfectly remember all these names. Okay? So, keep studying, keep watching. Thank you.